Storm Tracker 13 forecast first. Sponsored by George Sink Injury Lawyers.
Good morning and happy Thursday to you all. Thank you so much for waking up with us. I'm Adriana Cotero. Jevin McCoskey is off today. And it is July 23rd. We have meteorologist Hannah Ronner here who's telling us that we do have some cooler temperatures coming, but it's also coming with some rain.
Yeah, so both of those are positive things.
Yeah.
So again, we don't really get rainy days too much. So for it to be a little gray, a little cooler, it's going to be pretty nice. It'll
be refreshing.
It's 4 days, so for some you're like, yeah, that's
kind of a stretch.
It's kind of a long time to not have like a mostly sunny day, but we need the rain, and I'd rather get it over 4 days versus 4 hours, because in 4 hours it's going to cause some problems.
Yes, I agree.
So we're going to spread it out. It's going to be a little bit today. Honestly, the future cast is not the most impressive thing for today, so I don't want you to think it's going to start raining all day today. For the beaches, you're going to get a chance to rain during the afternoon. We see a couple of sprinkles that are slowly floating by. Nothing that is going to last too long, but there is some upper level clouds to the north of us, and it's already raining a little bit more consistently into North Carolina. Temperatures are a touch cooler, touch warmer, a little bit of a mixed bag for this morning. Unfortunately, though, this morning is still really thick and sticky like previous mornings have been this week. 81 degrees in Myrtle Beach and 82 in North Myrtle. North Myrtle, though, does still have that nice breeze with winds out of the south around 13 miles per hour. For Myrtle Beach today, pretty much dry for the morning time. A few showers and an isolated storm for the afternoon. Temperatures, though, are going to be nice and normal at 88 degrees. Inland will be around 92, and again, a little on the grayer side and dealing with some rain.
20 years ago, not only did it allegedly happen, you now know it can happen, and it's a real thing, and you have to put things in place.
This morning, fallout continues for the Pawleys Island Community Church and its leaders amid claims that they failed to take proper precautions to protect students from sexual abuse. Now we're learning of a fourth lawsuit tied to that investigation, naming former pastor Don Williams, Warren Perry, and other former church leaders. It claims that they failed to screen Perry, who is a registered sex offender, before allowing him to volunteer at the church. News 13's Annette Pegler breaks down the latest developments.
We first reported a lawsuit on behalf of several families Monday seeking $25 million in damages. Now 3 additional civil lawsuits have been filed against Warren Perry and the former leaders of Pawleys Island Community Church. And these additional lawsuits, the plaintiffs claim church leaders failed to protect their children. The first lawsuit names Pastor Don Williams, his wife Jenny, former school director Nikki Howard, Warren Perry, and multiple church elders. It alleges the school and church leaders failed to conduct background checks and knew about Perry's criminal history and sex offender status and still allowed him to have access to children on Pawleys Island Christian Academy campus, which is the school operated by the church. While this lawsuit does not make claims of sexual abuse, it argues leaders failed to take basic steps in protecting the children.
It happened in 2005. They knew it. They knew it happened in 2005. They changed the name of the church, but it happened on their watch.
The second lawsuit alleges a child was sexually abused by Perry in 2022. According to the family's attorney, after the child told their parents about an inappropriate game they learned at school, the parents went straight to the school and law enforcement authorities. But the lawsuit claims school officials questioned the child's statement instead of properly addressing the allegations.
If they continue to deny and refuse to take accountability, we strongly believe that the evidence is going to show what the church, what the leadership, what the school knew going all the way back to 2020, the ways that they perpetuated the dangers against children.
That was Annette Pegler reporting, and the allegations in these lawsuits have not been proven in court. The Williams, Howard, and Perry are all due back in court in the fall. And new overnight, a crash in Horry County ending in a vehicle in flames and a nearby woods catching fire. On your screen now is dramatic video from that scene. According to Horry County Fire Rescue, it happened around 8:30 last night in the area of Riverbend Road and Highway 141 in Loris. Officials say the vehicle fire is out and that they were working on putting out the woods fire. No one was brought to the hospital with injuries, and several agencies responded to the scene. This investigation is ongoing. And we're hearing from the owner of an Horry County bar about a shootout over the weekend that left one person hurt. police say they were called to Waccamaw Boulevard in the area of Pub International. You can see that area here on your screen now, and that was around 11:30 Sunday night. We spoke to bar owner Justin Decker yesterday. He said surveillance video showed a vehicle in the parking lot of Phantom Fireworks with several men with guns inside. Decker adds there was another car as well in the parking lot, and according to what he saw on video, at least one male in that car had a gun. We're told the shooting started around the time of a Pub International security guard going over to the cars and asking them to leave. Now, we asked Horry County Police if the person who was hurt in the shooting was still considered an uninvolved bystander. A spokesperson said the investigation is ongoing and there are no updates at this time.
News 13 on-time traffic, sponsored by Joy Law Firm. Just call Joy.
The time now is 6:06 and traffic conditions are looking good for the coastline from Garden City to the North Strand. We will zoom in for a live look at 501 near Waccamaw Pines Drive. Getting, of course, lighter and lighter. Sunrise is right around this time. We are mixed in with a little bit more clouds. You are going to be trending more cloudy today versus sunny. For the drive times, it is 8 minutes from Mr. Joe White to 82nd Parkway. Interstate travel is fine. There's that construction zone in Dillon County, but no accidents to report on. And a live look near Sumter Street, mostly cloudy, sliver of some clear sky where you can see that little bit of pink on the right side of the camera, but traffic not bad here. Downtown Florence is a drive time of 9 minutes from TV Road to 76.
Hannah, thank you very much. Well, happening today, Georgetown city leaders are set to discuss a contract with St. Francis Animal Center after more than 100 dogs were rescued from a home. Investigators say the animals were taken to St. Francis Animal Center on July 9th after they were found living in horrific conditions. They add that more than 100 animals were also found dead on the property. If the motion is approved, it'll create an $85,000 contract between the city and the center. The money would be in the fiscal year 2026-27 budget, and today's meeting is set for 5:30 p.m. Well, Surfside Beach sharing the findings of an independent investigation into a recent online scam. We first reported in March that the town sent a more than $500,000 payment to a North Carolina contractor, but the money failed to reach the business. According to the investigation findings, there's no evidence of unauthorized access to its email accounts in the case. It also says scammers use spoofed emails and a fake website impersonating the town to redirect the payment. Meanwhile, Wildcat contractors say its email system was not compromised and that the town sent the money to a scammer account. And Surfside Beach says it's working with the FBI, South Carolina Law Enforcement Division, and insurance partners to get the money back. You'll find full details of the investigation, including examples of emails the town received at WBTW.com. MUSC Florence officially broke ground on its new Hollings Cancer Center facility. The 63,000 square foot center will be located at the Florence Medical Center. The center has passed federal government evaluations and for excellence in laboratory research, patient care, prevention, and education. At yesterday's groundbreaking ceremony, MUSC officials said that the center will help patients who are currently traveling for treatment.
We'd love for everybody there to know that we're making a significant investment right here in the PD. The PD is one of the most underserved areas of the state of South Carolina, has one of the highest incidence of disease, and so this is a real investment to improve the health and the health outcomes of our community.
Well, the center is expected to open by the summer of 2027. Crews are hard at work putting up new sand fencing in Myrtle Beach, and good news, it won't impact your next beach trip. We got those details coming up next on News 13 this morning.